What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm really excited. I'm going to be bringing you guys this look right here. It's a bit of a like double wing kind of look. Full cut crease. I don't do this on my channel. I don't do it on myself. And we're using the Colourpop Your Golden palette in this look. So I hope you guys enjoy it and stick around to see how I got this look. Jumping right in, if you guys watched my little declutter video, I saw this foundation in my collection and I haven't really ever used it. Like, I know I used it one time, cannot remember at all, like, anything about this foundation. So this is the Profusion Feel Good Skin Long Wear Skin Perfector. It has hyaluronic acid, medium to full coverage, natural satin finish, and it has SPF 15. It is a cruelty-free product as well, and I have the shade Medium 1 Warm Yellow. Seems like it would work for me, and I'm using the e.l.f. Sponge. That's like their Total Perfector sponge. I'm not going to prime today, only because for me already it is later in the day, and I'm really just filming to film. Knowing that summer's coming up, I would totally go in with this primer, you guys, if you haven't tried it yet. This is the Fit Me Matte and Poreless Mattifying Primer Sunscreen, normal to oily skin. This is great for you. I love it, and it's got like a really tacky finish, which is great for just keeping that makeup on. So I like the applicator on this, like the fact that it's just like a squeezy tube, because I feel like sometimes pumps or even like the, what's it called, like the wand applicators sometimes get stuck. Another reason I'm going in with this foundation is because I felt like it was light enough when I was looking at it. And I'm pretty pale right now, so I feel like it's kind of sitting on top of the skin, but it could be because I just have like a freshly washed sponge. I've noticed that happens sometimes. But I feel like, look at this color match. I feel like this is like such a perfect color match for me. And I normally love Profusion, but I'm curious to see how I feel about their foundation because I've only ever used like eye products from them. Like I've tried their lashes, I've tried their palettes, their glitters, like glitter liners for the eyes, blushes even, but I've never really tried like complexion like this. So it looks good. It really is a satin finish. It's not too matte. No, it says natural satin finish, which is good. I feel like I've been kind of getting away from matte products for some reason. I feel like my skin is like getting to be more dry than oily, which I mean it's good, but I feel like I'm sensing a shift over here and I'm trying to figure out what to do about it. So this is what it looks like so far on the skin just by itself. I really like the finish. I feel like if you have combo skin, this would work really well for you. And just like going with a mattifying primer on the nose. But I'm gonna finish blending this out and then we can like jump into the rest of the skin. So I ordered new shoes and Roxy is like barking her head off downstairs. I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer. But yeah, she's barking like that because the UPS guy is about to walk up to the door. So that's the beauty of having dogs though, right? They let you know when anything is happening. Wow. This has like, the Putty Bronzer has a bit of a creamy finish, which it depends like on what you like. Sometimes I feel like it's too creamy, but today I feel like it looks amazing. So glowy. Wow, these products layered so well together. I'm like actually shocked. That was beautiful. So I do have the e.l.f. Cream Contour Kit and I want to go in with this a little bit to deepen, just really to contour honestly. So I'm going to go in with this shade right here. And whenever I do this, I try to do like more of a like patting motion even if I'm swiping. So I'm going in with the CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer. I have mine in the shade Buff Beige. I'm choosing this one today just because it is one of the like lighter ones that I have in my collection without being too light. Wow, I really love the way the skin is looking. Like, I'm shocked. Are you shocked? You guys know TikTok? I'm gonna go and set this after I blend it out with the Beauty Bakery Flour Powder. The reason I'm using this one is because I used it in the last video and I have a bunch of powder out. And honestly, it's the one I've been using. I said before in that last video that it's not like, oh my gosh, there's nothing special. It really isn't. I'm also going to pat the excess of the powder on the back of my hand so that I don't get like an excess amount of powder under the eyes. And so yeah, I like this powder, but it's really nothing special. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's nice. Yeah, I like it. I think it performs just as well as like drugstore powders that I bought. I just don't really know if it's like worth the price, if you know what I mean. Because this bronzer is so creamy, I'm making sure to set it as well. But you see, like, now there's not, it doesn't look like I'm baking or anything because there's not like that excess amount of powder on my skin. I'm gonna go with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer today. Honestly, just because I haven't like bronzed my skin with this in a minute. This was like my favorite bronzer for a really, really long time. Still is like a holy grail product for sure. I used to do this with with cream, but I just find that on the nose, my nose gets so oily. Like, you really have to know your skin because on the cheeks, the cream looks better. But on my nose gets so oily that adding any more cream product on my nose just like isn't feasible, especially when it's a dewy product like that bronzer. So first I like apply it where I want it, and then I just turn the brush on its side and diffuse it. Okay, and I really want to like embrace the whole glowy thing, so I'm gonna go in with the NYX California Beam In Bronzer. This one's in the shade, the golden one. I haven't used this in a hot minute, but I used to use this all the time. And it's like a sheeny bronzer, and I love to use it as like a bronzer topper. So that's all the information. I'm not going to apply this in the hollow of my cheek. I'm kind of applying it like on the cheek and a little bit above. It's looking like a little patchy right here. I don't know if you guys can tell. Is it just me? Maybe it's because I like didn't really set that area as much as I should have. Yeah, like I feel like right here it's a little patchy too. That's probably, oh, I dipped into the wrong product. Bless. Okay, we'll fix that, it's fine. Anyway, I normally really like this bronzer. Today I feel like it looks a little muddy, so I'm gonna put that down. It's probably just because I didn't set my face all the way. So I'm just gonna take a powder brush that like probably has excess powder and wipe that away. So I'm really hoping we can fix this with blush, first of all. Also, though, I've been doing this and I want to just show you guys like my recent trends. I've been taking the e.l.f. Camo powder, which is like the powder foundation, and taking a little bit of like loose powder on my sponge and then mixing it together and then kind of carving out the cheekbones with this just to give the face like a little bit more structure. I do wipe it away. I also went ahead and patted that on the sides of my nose. And now with whatever else, I'm just kind of patting it under the eyes to kind of pick up any of that excess loose powder. Okay, jumping into blush. Hopefully, like I said, the blush kind of fixes things a little bit here. Because I use that Profusion palette, I really want to use the Profusion Blush 2 palette. I remember this being very, very pigmented, so I want to go in with something lighter to just like brush across the cheeks first. So for that, I'm going to use, this is like such a sheer blush that I can like really go heavy and like it doesn't look too powdery. This is the Alamar Cosmetics Blush Trio in the shade Light. And because I think it's in the shade Light, I mean, it's not that it's not pigmented, but I also take it on a duo fiber brush. And I'm just like mixing these two shades. I've also really been liking taking my blush on the sides of my, like on the temples really. I'm gonna go in with the shade Smitten right here. I just feel like it's the most like, I don't know, the nicest shade here. I really don't think that's going away, and honestly sometimes you just have to like accept that it's not perfect and move on. If I was like, I don't know, getting married, I would fix it, or going to prom, I might fix it, but it's fine. And honestly, I bet like not that many people will notice it. Probably went a little ham on this, but I told you guys this is like a super, super pigmented blush palette. Like, I don't know, I really have used like these two as eyeshadows. I don't know what they were thinking. That is like ridiculously pigmented. Just FYI. I got mine at TJ Maxx for like a couple bucks. It is an insanely good blush and bronzer. I'm also gonna take the excess that I've like swiped away here with this dual fiber brush and like put it on my nose. I like really took like 15 minutes on these brows, you guys. I don't know why, but I did. Also, I set my face and it does not look so powdery anymore. It doesn't feel so powdery anymore here. And I feel like I just jumbled up all my words. What are words even? So today for the eyes, we're going to go in with the Colourpop Your Golden palettes. It's beautiful. I'm really going to stick to some like warm, bronzy, all that vibes. It matches my outfit. I'm wearing like just a long sleeve tan shirt. And I'm like totally wearing lounging pants, but they're like tan too. My whole outfit is fantastic. So let me show you guys the inspo for this look. So the page that posted it is called Maquillaje M Familiar, and that's the name right there. But they posted this look and I want to try to recreate it to the best of my abilities. I've never done a look like this with like the double swoop, so let's try it. I'm gonna start with the shade Lounger right here. Actually, should I start with Covet? I'm gonna start with the shade Covet actually. And I'm gonna start creating that like swoop with this very gently before I like go in and deepen it up. That is the whole plan anyway. And I'm using a fluffy brush, but as you can see, it's wider here and flatter here. So I'm using the flat side going along like this. So she had this come really, really far in. I don't know if I'll darken it as much as she did because I just don't know if that'll look good. I'm gonna go in with this powder. This palette is getting a little powdery, but so I was using this shade. I'm gonna jump into the one next to it just to start deepening this up a little bit. Give it like a little bit more dimension. And hers extends pretty much to the tail of her eyebrow too. Also, I figure once I do this, I can always like cut crease it, you know? Okay, so I like the way it's looking. I'm gonna go in with a Morphe M506 brush. Basically, it's just a lot smaller of a brush, but I still want it to be fluffy, so that's why I'm going with this one. I'm getting so much fallout from this palette, and I'm not sure why. But now I'm going to go in with the shade. So this one is like really pretty and it has like some shimmer in it, like some gold flakes. But I don't know if that's the vibe. Yeah, I'm going to go with that one. It's called Basque. Like, look how much fallout I'm getting from these shades. I'm like actually a little shocked about it. But basically just repeating the same steps. Doing this ever so gently, tapping off the excess. All that. And this is the one I'm like really bringing into the inner corner. Specifically because this brush is just so much smaller that I have so much more control to continue this shape. I was wondering, do you guys prefer it when I just show one eye, like me doing the work on one eye, or if I'm just showing you both? Because showing both takes a lot more time, but really I'm just repeating the same steps. So you let me know. Just think about it. Let me know. Drop in the comments. I really love an answer if you don't mind, because I constantly like debate on what I should do with that. So okay, so this is where we're at. It's really dark, so we're gonna cut crease it now. I'm gonna go in with some concealer. I'm gonna use the same one we used earlier, the L'Oreal Infallible one, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go with a flat brush and I'm gonna apply the product on the back of my hand to work from this swatch, because I can like flatten the edges of the brush out like this and I get a lot more of a crisp line and I can pick up product nice and slow. You guys, I have no idea how I made that so even on the first go. They're perfect. Like you know, the shape. Obviously I haven't filled this one in and everything, but you know what? That's what we're not going to be doing this year, is underestimating ourselves. The talent, you know? Okay, so I'm going to jump in with the shade On Ice right here. It is like the most like icy white champagne shade that I have in here. And I'm going in with a Morphe M166. It's basically just a flat brush, kind of like what I was using to cut the crease. This one just doesn't get quite as flat. And I first picked up the product, which is already like a very moussey, creamy formula. And then I'm spraying my brush just to get that product to like really slide on here, because I need it to be as precise as possible since I'm basically going over the same area that I cut the crease with. Now, I could hypothetically use the same brush, but I always use that brush for like concealer type products, and so I like to keep my brushes like on similar products, so that's why I grabbed a new brush. Wow, I've used this shade before, but like for some reason today I'm just like really impressed with it. I think it looks so pretty. I'm also taking it all the way to the inner corner. All right, loving the way it's turning out. And now with an angled brush, I am gonna go in with the shade Cover Up to do the wing. Actually I think I'm gonna mix these two because this is the shade I used on the eyes already and it's really warm, so I want it to still like keep that warmth. So I'm gonna start with this one It's called Bask. And then I'm going to jump into the darker one, which is called Cover Up. I don't love the idea of extending it to the inner corner. I don't think I'm going to do that. I just started to. Like, I put it a little bit there. You can see it, but I don't want to take it all the way into the inner corner. But yeah, I just thought adding like a lighter shade would also give it some more smokiness and dimension. So her wings connect, and I don't think I want mine to connect. I feel like that's the beauty of makeup, is like you get to interpret things how you want and change it however you want. It's art. So beauty's in the eye of the beholder, do what you wish. I just feel like this looks more flattering on me, and it kind of looks connected, but like not all the way. And for the lower lash line, I'm gonna take the shade Saunter. So I'm gonna take this one right here, and I'm gonna mix it with the like shimmery shade we've been using and run it on the lower lash line. I always forget how pigmented Colourpop makes their stuff. Like, their shadows always look so much more pigmented once you apply them. So in the picture, the girl has on white eyeliner. I'm gonna go in with like a tan color on the eyes. I don't love using white, like stark white eyeliner. I love the NYX Wonder Pencil. It's like a nice creamy color, so I'm gonna use this on the lower lash line. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with mascara and lashes. My lashes are already, we've already got lash glue on them. I've prepped them. I love this mascara only for the waterline, or not the waterline, the lower lash line. This is the Maybelline Sky High Lash Sensational something. Yeah, that's literally the entire name. It's like the Lash Sensational, and then it's called the Sky High one. It is by Maybelline, but I just feel like this wand is perfect for the lower lash line. But yeah, I just don't love it for the top. For the top, I'm gonna go in with the Monsieur Big by Lancome. This is a really nice mascara. Every time I've worn this, like with just my lashes, I get a lot of compliments. Like, I have nice lashes, but this is a really good mascara. I just don't really, like, if you don't really wear lashes on the regular, I can see investing in nice mascara, because I've tried the difference, and like there's very few drugstore mascaras that I'm like, wow, that's like literally like a high-end mascara. I really want to try the Fenty one. But like, here's what this look is like with just mascara. I always love to show you guys what it looks like before I put lashes on, because I know not everybody's like huge on lashes. I just feel like they really take every look and like make it look so much more glam, so that's why I wear them and that's why I like them. Also, I'm like a huge lash girl, so I will literally just sit here and like keep applying mascara, and it's honestly just faster to put lashes on. Okay, so for lips, I did show in my last makeup video that I got two Jaclyn Hill lippies, and so I'm gonna use the other one that I didn't use in my last video. I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Retro Paradise lip liner. So you guys, I actually tried this formula out. I tried the other shade last time, or like when I did my makeup, and you guys, it is like one of the most comfortable liquid lipstick formulas I have ever felt. I literally went out to dinner, I had sushi with all the sauce, like it was fried sushi, so it was a little bit greasy, and literally it lasted so well. It looked so freaking good, even when I got home. So I also had ice cream after, just FYI. I always like to pair my lipsticks with a brown lip liner. I just feel like it looks really flattering on me. But the two shades I have are Absolutely and I'm a Cancer, and Absolutely looks just like this, but is a little bit more like orangey, like peachy. But it looks beautiful, you guys. This one's a little bit more like nudie brown, like the perfect color for me. I'm obsessed. So my lashes probably need a little bit more drying time, so I'm just gonna finish up the face really quick and apply some highlighter, which I haven't done yet. Today I'm actually going to use the Maybelline Master Chrome in the shade Molten Gold. I just feel like it's appropriate for this look. Okay, you guys, so this is the finished look. I'm honestly really happy with it. I think I would totally wear this out. I just don't love these lashes. I've really gotten away from wearing like super huge lashes, and I feel like I'm just not used to it anymore. I feel like it looks too big on the eyes. Like, I started noticing in photos that I didn't love it, and honestly, normally I opt for something like these. These are really full, but they're a lot shorter. They don't wisp out so far on the ends, but they still like, they just come in my eyes a little bit better. And I feel like sometimes when I wear lashes like this big, I feel like it takes over my face. What do you guys think? I mean, it doesn't look bad, but if I was really going out somewhere, even if I was going out like partying or something, I just don't think I would opt for this kind of look. So, you know, that's my opinion on it. Tell me what you guys think. I would love to know. Anyway, that's it. This is the look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.